My God, and what I was knowing, only elimination. But now you taught opinion, what are the facts, the modal verbs, and the scales. Nobody knows all these things. And how it is easy to grab the answers.
So let's have a silent prayer for a minute. Let's remember all those who are writing exam today, sitting exam, OET exam today, especially those who are from our platform. Amen. Welcome back to Edu Skills, OET Made Easy. Our mission is to make you fall in love with OET. This is Edu India 6 batch, which means we are beginning a new batch for the full-timers. If you aren't able to, if you're not able to attend the sessions, maybe you can opt for other batches. This requires that you spend some time, attend 2 to 3 sessions, Zoom sessions every week, and do the task at least 30 minutes every day. OET 2.0 Day 1 Orientation, Edu India 6 batch. We will be getting into the basics, but then it's very, very important. And if you have already attempted the exam, you will know why you haven't scored good in your exam. And these look very simple points, but I have made PPT, spent my time because these are very, very essential and important. You need to grasp them well as for the beginning. First of all, you should know the platform. Okay, you may not know what it is. The name of the platform is Edu Skills International. It's a blanket platform for so many programs, nearly 19 programs like OET, IELTS, CBT. You have programs from starting from KG to PG, all the programs for different category of people. And ownership, it is of the health professionals, for the health professional, by the health professionals. And actually, I am just a mentor assisting the platform. This is run by the, especially majority of them are nurses. And there are from many other doctors, physiotherapists, dentists, but volunteers are majority, like almost all of them are admins and volunteers are nurses. So we are looking forward to some doctors to join us. And, management, Soumya Sham, admin panel, and the volunteers. They manage. Soumya Sham is the founder admin of this platform. She's the one who initiated this platform, and I requested me to assist to teach some 6 OET aspirants who are struggling too much to pass their exam. So that's how we started, and it's going on because of a good heart. Thousands of people are benefiting from it. And nature non-profit platform, we don't charge for any of our services. And there are so many spammers pretending to be Father Saleen and are requesting for money. But then remember, whoever asks for money, they are not from Edu Skills. Edu Skills will never, ever charge for any of its services. Okay. And next, the mission of Edu Skills is to inspire learners to fall in love with the learning process and hence make education an experience. In short, learning made easy. So the caption is fall in love with OET, experiential learning, and learning made easy. Now, the basic principle behind this, students generally remember 10% of what he or she reads. You have been maybe practicing reading, listening continuously. You are at this stage. You just read, you practice material after material, but then you don't improve your score because scientifically you absorb just 10% of what you read. Now 20% of what he or she hears. Now when you are listening to me, though I am teaching 100%, you will listen, you will absorb maximum 20%. 80% will be wasted away. So you will not be able to grasp it. 30% of what he or she sees. Now you see, I'm showing you on the screen. So you'll be able to retain 30% because of the color, the things over there, and the highlights, everything. You'll be able to absorb 30% of it. And 70% of what he or she says. Now in our platform, we have various opportunities where you have to speak out. And those who have gone across first method, FIRST, the 4th one stands for speaking out. And by speaking out, to speak out, you need to absorb, understand, retain, and reproduce. Okay, so you have to read or whatever the learning process, you have to absorb, understand, absorb, then you have to retain, then you have to reproduce. That is speaking out. So definitely that will be like 70% of what you successfully absorb or retain in your brain. And 90% of what he or she participates. When you participate in the group discussions, in the learning with the learning partners, with the 8:30 discussions and other various activities, you will absorb almost 90%. So always the best part is to participate. So unless you are actively participating in the platform, you will not benefit much. And let me tell you, just joining Edu Skills or attending my sessions or watching my videos will never assure you the competency or the grades, good grades. Because this is only the knowledge I am giving you, the strategies I am giving you. Skill happens only with the consistent practice, not with knowledge. You require knowledge as a foundation. That's the basic foundation. Foundation itself is not the building. Rest of the building you have to construct by consistent practice. I stress on the word consistent, which means every day, at least 5 days in a week, you should be able to allot time, if not 7 days. Okay. So learning styles, you must understand this. You can also apply this to your kids if you're parents. Definitely all these things, what I'm telling you today, you can practice with the kids. Definitely that will help them as well. Now you see there are different learning styles. Scientifically, there are 3 major dominant learning styles. The people, science has created, or scientifically, learners are grouped into 3 categories. But I believe there are as many as students or learners, there are so many typical unique learning styles. Everyone has his own or her own unique learning style. Now we call it auditory. As I said, you hear and remember 20%. Now to this, what you do, we have live Zoom sessions where you can hear, listening challenges you have, 8:30 task discussions you have, and we have more than 180 videos, sessions, previous Zoom sessions on all the 4 subtests uploaded in the YouTube channel. Then study groups, discussions. These 4 segments of Edu Skill OET platform helps to these auditory learners. Okay, when I say auditory, visual and kinesthetic, it doesn't mean you are just learning by hearing. You have to combine all these 3 learning styles. Maybe one is dominant in your case, but then other learning styles as well you have. So you can club them together for the best benefit. Now the visual types, visual types, by just looking at the things, or you looking at the blackboard, whiteboard, or whatever the PPTs I am presenting, you absorb 30%. So you have live Zoom sessions with all these colorful PPTs, and daily tasks you have, 8:30 discussions you have. All these things will help you, because even at 8:30 discussions, they prepare a lot of colorful PPTs with a lot of colors, highlights, and all those things that helps your visual learning ability. And kinesthetic type, as I said, participating, that will contribute to 90% of the learning process. So you will have learning partners given. They are not just speaking partners, they are learning partners. You will be learning together with your partner. We will give you in the initial stage itself, learning partners. And you need to fix up and be consistent every day. You need to discuss. Maybe it's not only in the initial stages, nothing to do with the speaking, but then you will discuss what you have done that day. You will summarize, you will speak out. What was the session that day, or what task you did that day, whatever you connected with the OET, whatever you have done, what are your feelings, emotions, you discuss with your learning partner. Okay, then you have study groups where you discuss the things, and empowering learning stations. All this will help your kinesthetic learning capacity. Okay, so you have auditory learning style, then visual, then kinesthetic. And if you can combine all this, all the 3 types of your abilities, you are a perfect learner. And first method, already I have uploaded the video, and you can just see. I'm not going to explain in detail because videos are there in the YouTube, but this is basic. You should understand this is a very, very effective method for all your reading, listening, even for your writing and speaking. So first method, FIRST, that is the acronym for. It's not, first method doesn't mean first in the sequence, time sequence, or chronological sequence. This is just the acronym of this method. So F stands for foreseeing. Foreseeing means just as you see, for example, you see the title of the reading text, heading of the reading text. You should be able to visualize what it should be. Foreseeing, what, just make some presumptions or speculate. What does this passage or this text include from your knowledge? That is foreseeing. Then investigation, we call it 5 WH questions and 1 how. To that topic, ask why, what, when, how, all those which. All these 5 brothers and a sister, or 5 sisters and a brother, whomever you want to. And Rudyard Kipling says you can take these 5 brothers and a sister to your examination room. Definitely, they will assist you. Okay, 5 WH questions and a half. And R stands for reading. That's the third part. Reading or listening, whatever you do, that is the third stage. Okay, and S stands for speaking out. Today, some of them will demonstrate speaking, and I have uploaded some videos of speaking out. As I said, you have to understand the things, you have to absorb, retain, then reproduce, speak out. So teleprinting means writing the bullet points or the summary or a story of the patient. Even we will be teaching you even in your writing segment how to write the story of the patient about whom the case note speaks. So we'll get to know, but have just an idea. And Edu Skills Services, you have someone will be speaking out later. Now, OJ, so that's why I'm not going to go deep into these things. One of the participants will speak out this particular slide at the end of my session. So OET Edu Skills Services, live Zoom sessions we have as we have now, and feedback and learning experience assessment. Learning experience assessment is it's one of the most important aspects. It's not to say the session was wonderful, great, or good. All those things are there. Definitely, you can say that for your happiness and for our happiness, for the happiness and joy of the admin panel or the volunteers who are spending a lot of time for the platform. You can appreciate them, but at the same time, you should tell us what did you understand? What misunderstanding you wiped out due to a session or when you watched a video on YouTube? Or tell us what was your difficulty, what was your confusion? Or tell us now your confusions are multiplied after watching this video or after listening to you. We feel so confused. Just tell us what you feel, what you have learned, and what you need to learn more on that segment. So what happens, I'll be going through, especially in the YouTube comments. I have answered all the YouTube comments, all thousands of comments. I've definitely responded to them till yesterday. So because it's easy for me to access. In the Telegram group, other groups, you have to scroll a lot. But in a YouTube studio, since I manage the studio, I can easily go and find the responses, comments which I have not responded, the comments which include some questions, doubts, that all I get categorized easily. So I can definitely customize sessions accordingly. So that's one of the most important aspects. Not only that, psychologically, that gives you a clarity and it confirms your learning aspects will be confirmed. That's why I said, if you have to give a feedback or share a learning experience, you have to go back to the whole process, what you went through in the session or in the video. You have to summarize it. That is the best aspect of kinesthetic learning. So that's very powerful. We have been texting it even for our offline college students, other students as well. So it works well. So take it as a very important aspect. It's not just saying it's excellent or just copying what is there. Definitely you can copy the main points, but then tell us what was the new learning from this particular video or from this particular Zoom session. What doubts are clarified and what more you require as regards this subtest or this aspect of the subtest. These things should be included in your feedback. And task assessment, our services, your tasks will be assessed in time, and free materials, materials are all free, no payment for any of the materials here. And we see that we use mostly 99+% as we know, authentic materials. So you can get it from the study file segment of the Telegram group or from the Edu Skills application, study material segment. And fifth one is mentoring, group mentoring and personal mentoring whenever required. Then we have study groups where you have smaller groups where you have a lot of discussions and studies, empowering learning stations where people support the platform and learn together and also support others to learn. So they are beautiful learning sessions. Spiritual support stations, we have some prayer groups and prayer sessions or spiritual support stations for the people, and psychological support stations. We have psychological when people are really depressed or so many times they are not able to even concentrate. They hate the session subtests or they can't study. So we have some sessions only for them to support them. And we have EL package, earn while you learn package. The motto of this platform. This platform is mainly for focusing on the financially struggling OET aspirants. Actually, that was our mission. But then gradually, since everybody started to request repeatedly what we thought, okay, as we torch the light for somebody, let others also walk in the same light if they can. That doesn't mean we can push away the people for whom we are giving the torch. Okay. So what happens? The very financially struggling people, if they cannot pay their tuition fees, not tuition, no, we don't take any tuition fees. I mean, the examination fees for OET, you have $500, all those things. What we have, we make you competent in any particular subtest or subtest. Then we give you a job in other institutions, or there are certain institutions who employ only Edu Skills certified teachers. If you can teach one-to-one, maybe an hour, you will get 200 rupees paid. So you have some resources or some pocket money or some money to pay your fees. That's EL package. And 7 myths and 7 facts. Let me put it together. Okay. So these are the 7 myths and 7 facts. First thing is quantity. That is a myth. How many practices you did? There are people whom I send 150 reading materials. They say, I have completed it. 75 bundle, then I have completed it. And they have completed everything. They have been writing the exams. We have people who have written more than 19 times exams in our platform. So there are so many thousands of people who have attempted 6 times. So they reach here at the last moment, as Dr. Ujjwala said, it's our business to reach out to the people so that people are not deprived of these resources which we are giving free. So we have a mission called Each One Reach One. Every day add at least one health professional to our platform so that you save one family and you may save hundreds of families. There are so many students who tell me or message me after exams and they get the results. They say, I don't know who has added me to this platform, but I will pray for them till the last breath. I don't know. As I say, I also don't know who has added you. Definitely pray for them and bless them. That blessings definitely come to you. So it's not quantity, but the quality is important. How much you practice, how many, for example, we don't give you more than part A or part B or part C of reading or listening for a day to practice just 15 minutes business. But that part A requires at least 10 hours to analyze and understand as per our strategies. So in the initial stage, don't worry about the quantity, don't worry about the score, don't worry about the time, but go strategically. We will tell you step by step. For example, the new batch will have 21 steps for writing segment. Writing subtest, we'll be training you exactly in 21 steps, by which you'll be definitely competent. There is no issue at all. So it's not quality. Quantity is a myth. Quality is important. And practice is not the idea. Practice, doing lot of practice is a myth that will not give you competence, but the strategical practice. Practicing as per the strategies of the competitive exam. That is important. That's a fact. And the skills will develop only when you have strategical practice, not by long hours of practice or long duration of practice. So it's not the duration, it's the strategies that work. It's not hard work. We don't ask you to do hard work. You have to do smart work. Very simple, smart, and enjoyable work that you need to do. And duration of training is not important. Consistent practice is important. How long? Some say, I have been trying since 3 years, 4 years, you don't require. Maximum you require, I'll tell you, maximum 5 months or so. So duration of training is a myth. Consistent daily practice is important. Several attempts, people book 3 dates together and come and tell me, Father, please pray for me. Tomorrow I am going for exam. I have already booked 3 dates. So I tell them, I don't need to require, we need not pray first 2 attempts because you have decided to fail into first 2 attempts. That's why you have booked the 3 dates, right? So we duration of training, consider several attempts. Several attempts. Just one single attempt is enough. And I always tell the people I have challenged when I have been doing it offline. We have challenged that we used to refund the whole amount of fees if they don't get the required score. So I can definitely challenge you. If you go as per the strategies and prove me that you have submitted all these tasks, you have submitted the self-assessment forms, and you have practiced accordingly. And if you don't get, definitely I will repay you the $500 examination fee. No doubts, because I am 100% sure you will get it. And so grade B, another myth is that you want to get a grade B. We don't teach here. We don't entertain. We don't want people who want to get grade B here. But we stand for at least A, if not A+. Okay, we want people to go for A. So those who target B, they get psychologically satisfied in the process of practicing. Like when they get 30, 31, they say, fine, I am ready. And they go, they score 340, 330, 320. Okay, or otherwise 290 or 300, that range. So never ever target B, always target practice for A. So you should have at least 34 plus, 35 plus consistent score before you go for the exam. Seventh myth is OET to enter your dream country. The fact is OET for life abroad. English is not for just passing, cracking your OET, but you require English. That's going to be your medium of communication. If you don't have good communication or communicative skills in English, definitely you'll be demotivated, you'll be demoted, and you'll be insulted when you are in a country with the native speakers. So always see that OET, your English learning is not just to reach your dream country, but it is for life abroad you require. So those are the 7 facts and 7 myths. And 10 major challenges. Okay, why you didn't get a good score? I am explaining all these aspects are to be considered. And you have to tell me now when you give the feedback or when you watch the video, you have to take a comment behind saying that which were my challenges, or which were the myths which I believed, or which are the facts that I understood today. Okay, so that's how you have to give the feedback. Now, first one is no patience. You know, women are supposed to be very patient. No, that's a common concept. But I find the majority, 99+% of the people are not at all patient. They want to dash, go write the exam immediately. They book the. It's as if they booked the before they thought of OET practice or anything. They book the date, and some of them are in a mode that they already booked the flight ticket to UK, and they come to and say, "I want to study OET." So it's very, very challenging. You can't do that. You need patience to analyze and understand. That's why I said maybe take in the initial stages, I will teach you one paragraph, one question answer of part C or B, reading or listening. That requires at least 10 hours for you to analyze. So don't do it with 1 minute or 2 minutes, the exam time conditions. So you need patience. Write that word in big drawing sheet on a board or whiteboard and keep in front of your dining table. Patience is must. Don't rush. Okay, booking exam dates without preparation. I'm not going to give you details because I put speaking out. Somebody is going to speak out this slide for you at the end. I will show them slide. They will speak out. And booking exam dates without preparation, as I told you, one of the challenges. You have to book the exam date. We'll tell you after analysis, assessment, we'll tell you are ready to book the exam date. Then only you have to book the exam date if you have to assure your success. Otherwise, definitely you can book as many as the exam dates and come back and cry. And I can see a lot of cries and voice messages in my phone. We can't help it, only sympathize with them. Third one is quality versus quantity of practice, duration, all these things. Already I explained to you. Don't worry about the quantity, but go by quality. Fourth one is inability to fall in love with the learning process. You see, unless you fall in love with the process of learning, OET learning, if you do it just to pass OET, no, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a challenge for you. Once you fall in love with the learning process, the more you practice, more energy you will have. You will never get exhausted. Fifth challenge is several mentors or no mentoring. Okay. For some of you, it's I can find you in all the possible groups and all the videos. I can analyze in my studio YouTube channel the videos watched by you. If you are watching my video, I can see which are the other videos you watch. And I can see people with some of them who could not crack OET because they attempted 7 times or 8 times. Now they thought, like, anyhow, I can't go abroad, so I'll make some money from YouTube. So they teach classical mistakes. And they put in such a beautiful language, especially Malayalis will go for Malayalam videos, and they will put it in such muska polishing. Like other day for the offline session, somebody asked a clarification to one of our students at UK. Is that UK crushing or financially it's breaking down? They know nothing about it because Malayalis, they have put some tags like that. Just looking at that tagline, everybody will watch that video just for views. Just to make money, they will spread all the misunderstandings. And several mentors. So all these are mentors for you. Or no mentoring. Or some people have no mentoring at all. They don't take anyone's mentoring. They say, I practice, I do my business. I don't want to be involved with anybody. No one should involve with me. So they go selfish and in like a ghetto. Yes. See, this is the problem when you admit some people in between. They don't mute and enter. Okay. Cool. 6, misled by social media and marketing strategies. That's already I explained. I glanced at it. Misled by social media videos and marketing strategies who say within 10 days, A grade, within 30 days, A grade. just join. Yes. And no English culture. You have to cultivate a sort of English culture as you want to go abroad to a country where they have English as their main language. For example, if you love some cricket or football, you can just listen to the commentaries or BBC News, whatever. But don't go in front of the TV and watch the news. You will never improve your language. Only thing, if you are the only person in the room, until you crack OET, you turn the TV, the screen to the wall and listen from behind, so that you will definitely improve your listening as well as language capacity. So listen, read, speak, everything, some English culture, cultivate some English culture. That's why you give learning partners where every day at least you are able to speak some English. Study groups limited. Now, as you get to know some people here, everybody, oh, nice. Come on. We'll have a study group. They will make their own study group and start studying. And everybody are of the same level. And they will argue, and they will confirm all their mistakes as the right things. And at the end, they struggle. We have examples of that, very classical examples in our platform. So you need somebody to guide you at certain stage. Otherwise, you will be able to reach only a certain particular stage, not beyond that. So we call it study groups limited. But we have study groups unlimited, where we guide you. Aiming grade B is another challenge, as already I told you. And attitude, selfishness versus empowering attitude. Whoever is selfish, normally we have seen they struggle a lot to crack OET. But empowering, helping others, being in the platform, active, supporting everybody, they really crack, because definitely they learn a lot, as well as God will bless them as. Okay, Edu Skills benchmarks, study plan. Okay, participants, I'm just going for now this 6, study plan 6, Edu 6. Edu India 6 is benchmark, Edu Skills benchmark study plan 6. Participants are beginners. We presume they are beginners. Focus is step-by-step learning. As I said, before you write one letter, you will have to go through 21 steps before you start your first letter. So patience is required there, and you cannot hurry up. If you have taken your exam date, definitely you can go to some platforms where they give you what you call exam batch. Then they might teach you, because I haven't learned anything of that sort where I can give you within a day or 2 days. I can give you impart the skill to you. Only suggestion I will have is to keep all your material under your pillow before you sleep, the previous day of the exam. Then as you get up, burn all those materials, make into ashes, and mix with a liter of what you call a cup of milk, and drink. That's the only solution I can suggest. Otherwise, I don't know how you can impart skills within a week or so. Then duration, 5 months minimum. Task, daily. You will have daily tasks, but not a big task. We will not ask you to do one reading, one listening. If it is reading, we will ask you maximum to do 1 paragraph or 1 part A, or maximum at the later stage part B. That's all. Requirement, daily task completion is a requirement. Assessment, weekly based on self-assessment form. You must submit this self-assessment form, which we will explain every week at the end of the week. And be an active member of Edu Skills Telegram group means what? Okay. One thing, daily task. You'll be doing the daily task. The second thing, daily reading challenge. A small reading challenge will be presented in the main platform. You have to respond to that. You have to do that daily. Daily listening challenge. That's also very small audio from very like medical journals, authentic resources. That's also a very small segment. You have to do that challenge. And daily poll, 1 or 2 or 3 polls maximum will be there. You have to just click the answers, and you understand what is synonym and other things you can write down as well. And mentors hour, 12 to 1 is the mentors hour. You have to post all your concerns so that admins will bring to my notice. I'll directly get into your concerns. So you'll be answered on that. Okay. And daily 8:30 p.m. discussions you have to practice that will discuss about the day's task. So that's very important. Then daily feedback and learning experience that already I have explained, and adherence and response to instructions. Whenever me or the admins post a notice or instruction, definitely you are supposed to respond to that. That's a must. And whenever I post something, the platform is freezed for 60 minutes. You are not supposed to immediately post something else. Usually I don't post, admins post. If I post something urgent, or if I post a new video, at least 30 minutes, you should not post something just below that. Okay. And empower each other. That is the behavior or the nature of a active member of Edu Skills. That is the style of our functioning. Empower each other is the style of functioning, and signature is smile. So keep smiling and keep empowering each other. We will empower you. Okay. And when you take the self-assessment form, maybe weekly submission of self-assessment, there was one old one. Don't take it. Okay. Old one. This is the old one. Don't take it. Where you have reading, listening, writing, speaking together in a page, that is the old version. In the new version, you have only reading or listening in one page, first page. I'll show you that one. This is the one. Okay, where you have to write the day. Day is mentioned already there. First day, second day, third day, first week. First day, second day, third day. And the score. What is your score? Part A. Out of 20, what is your score? Time taken. How many minutes did you take? You have to write this at the end. Total score divided by 6. That is the average score. 6-day score divided by 6. You have to mention here. And the total time divided by 6. That you have to mention here. So you have a clear idea. You get a clear idea. That's why we make you to do this. And it helps us to assess. As soon as I look into the whole things, average scores, I can assess you where you are standing, where you require some assistance. Okay. So this is the second page where you have certain tasks to be done. Learning activities, my participation in the learning process. Second page of the self-assessment form, which I'll be explaining in brief. Learning activities in the second page, daily task completion. That we will have to tick and give the details. Participation in the daily discussion. For example, you could not participate in a task. There is a column where you can give the details. You can say maybe you are sick, or because you are not able to cope up with the task, or any reasons you can mention there, so that we know what are your challenges. If possible, we'll customize the whole process. And participation in the daily discussion that I've told you. This is what learning activity consists in the second page, or the second page of self-assessment form includes these aspects where you have to tick yes or no, at the same time give the details. Third one, completing daily reading and listening challenge. They have to ask, did you complete daily listening challenge? Yes. If no, no. Okay. If you have some details, we can give in the next column. Daily polls and membership for Edu Skills support group. Are you a member of Edu Skills support group? This is to be done every weekend. Register your full name with Edu Skills 895-137-4393. That is OET, exclusively Edu Skills OET number. Now, how do you know whether you have registered your number? If you are getting personal messages, if you are not getting for next 1 week any personal message from me or from Edu Skills in your personal chat, WhatsApp chat box, you are not registered. So you'll have to register sending the full name, first name and surname, because if you say Divya, there will be hundreds of Divyas in the platform. So first name and surname to this number, so that your name is registered. Otherwise, definitely you can go on without registering, but you may not get many of the informations in your personal WhatsApp, or you may miss some of the sessions, all those things. And seventh one, download the Edu Skills app, My Institute for Apple, and otherwise Edu Skills app. You have to download the application. Download the Edu Skills app. When you download, definitely as you go through, if you love our platform, you can give a testimonial over there. That will help us to reach many more people. Okay, in the Edu Skills app, you have all the videos, study materials, step by step. When you reach any batch, when you enter any batch, you will get all the materials systematically. You do not search anywhere. And eighth one, publishing your testimonials in the Edu Skills app. That's why I mentioned. And subscribe Edu Skills YouTube channel. And you should be generous and have the charity to support other groups. We have 7, maybe today, that means we'll post it in the main platform as well as in your group. See that you just subscribe, even if you're not watching. We have Edu Skills in 7 languages, like we have in Malayalam, different YouTube channels. We have just enter and subscribe and say best wishes or give a thumbs up, so that we can reach out to many. So we help out in many languages for the beginners to assist them. Some of them not at all competent to follow English videos or those things. So try to subscribe. It's not one channel. English is one channel. There are many other 6 language channels. So it will be a great help to reach out. If you can just subscribe, you don't lose anything. Just subscribe and give a blessings and wishes over there, one sentence or one word. Okay. Daily learning feedback, I already explained. So I'm going through the second page, okay, just to give you an idea since you're beginners. The 11th one, learning feedback in the Edu Skills YouTube comment space. I told you there is easy access for me. I will respond to personally look into all the concerns and feedbacks by looking at your feedback, I can understand what are the challenges, and we will be customizing our next sessions as accordingly. Okay, so in the comment space, even if you give the feedback in the main platform, as admin Arya informed you in the earlier, you can keep somewhere it saved in a folder, and you can just copy and paste in the comment space, so that those who are not in our platform also will read and benefit if they don't understand something in the video. And 13 Interaction Edu Skills Facebook page. We have a Facebook page. And also yesterday we have started, admins have started a Twitter page that we have not added here. Definitely, please support in the Twitter as well as Edu Skills Facebook page. 14th, adding OET aspirants to Edu Skills Telegram group. Now, I need to tell you the importance. Dr. Ujjola has shared her experience. See, she feels so disappointed she reached so late to this platform. Let everybody start here systematically. It's very difficult for us. It's really challenging to unlearn the process when you have practiced in a wrong way. So if you can start practicing here, we don't restrict you joining any of the groups. Definitely you can join any institutions. There is no issue. But then see that you start with a strategy. Then you practice in any institution. Definitely that will help you. Okay, so try to add. That's why we have each one reach one mission. Try to add at least one person in a day. And there is a video guiding you how to add people. So anybody you can add, so that you are supporting one person, one family, or generations. As I told you, if you are by mistake or by accidentally you added someone who is very struggling, financially struggling, or depressed after so many attempts, and when they pass, if they are from a financially struggling family, they go abroad to other countries, they will get a better proposal, and you can see their children growing up in a better financial condition. So you are liberating generations, not one candidate, one aspirant. So please do that. And make Edu Skills logo as your DP at least on Sundays. The logo says free OET training, because I get thousands of messages asking how much does it cost in your platform for one module? How much does it cost it for all the 4 modules? So how can I answer all these questions? So at least make a DP at least on Sundays. Other days also you are welcome to make it as a DP or in a WhatsApp status or WhatsApp DP, so that people know it's a free platform. Okay. 16th, like the comments from other aspirants, and if needed, reply at the YouTube comment space. At the YouTube comment space, somebody is asking for some concerns. If you know the concern, please answer in the reply there. You can click and answer it, or just like them when they give you feedback, or just they are asking, how can I join this platform? Just paste the main platform link over there, all these things. Yes. Watch the videos without skipping, write down strategies and consistent practice. When I take so much pain and struggle to present this, prepare these PPTs and present the videos and edit the videos, all these things I'm doing personally, because it's a free platform. To edit one video, you require 10 to 15,000 rupees. If I am employing somebody or getting it done through someone else, a professional. So yeah, I'm spending so much time. So see that you watch the videos without skipping. And we don't go on monetization practice or any of those things. Whatever the monetization, if it happens, that also being used for helping the poor health professionals to assist themselves to write exam or defer the exam dates, other aspects. Write down strategies and consistent practice. You just watching the video will not help you much. Write down the strategies as you listen to and practice consistently. And try to see, open the video only when you have time to watch it completely once at a stretch. That will help your competency. And 18, participation as student faculty. You can help us as a student faculty. When you're competent, you can assist the beginners. There are so many people who are doing that, and you can find so many of their videos as well. Just teaching someone will help you 100%, 90%, I tell you. Teaching, speaking out or teaching will be equivalent to practicing 50 times by yourself. So participate, it's not participated, participate in the video challenge, but it is written in your, in your self-assessment, it is written participate in the video challenge, yes or no. So participate in the video challenge means you can create a video of whatever you have understood or you feel this particular aspect will be so useful for other aspirants or people at large in the world, those who are struggling to crack OET. Your learning you can put into a video. Either we will assist you to record it in the Zoom, or you can just use your phone and always see that you don't put it this way, capture it this way, capture in landscape mode, and please send it to us. We will definitely edit and post it. That will be a great help. That will also give you conviction and clarity in your learning. And last one, availing all Edu Skills Services. We have explained to you about Edu Skills Services. Competency requires to avail all these, go through all these services because they are all systematically, scientifically organized. If you participate here and there, we cannot confirm or we cannot assure the quality. And this is the third page of the this one self-assessment form. This includes 27 platforms, links, all the YouTube, everything. You can just see the third page. You can just open when you are free, just open as a charity. Just spend 2 or 3 minutes is enough for you to click on that link and subscribe the channel. Okay, or give a thumbs up or write a word of blessing over there. Whoever comes there, you know, everybody is blessing, whether you are a nurse or a doctor or even I tell you, even a beggar can bless me. Every human heart filled with gratitude, filled with the love. Your blessing will be a definitely blessing for the platform and for the thousands of people reaching that platform. So always see that you bless them all. Okay. And what are the things expected from the participants? In short, maybe live Zoom sessions, you have to attend the live Zoom sessions because that's a part of learning. Without that, I want to tell you, just watching the videos, may see offline sessions will help you maybe 90%. If you have some offline sessions, as once in a while we have 2-day seminars. Online Zoom sessions, this will help you maximum 60%. And videos will help you maximum 30 to 40%. Don't think that watching videos will definitely, no, it will not. That's how the learning capacities or learning abilities are functioning. And punctuality in Zoom sessions and otherwise, consistency and discipline is required in the sessions and participation. In the Q&A session, you need to participate so that you build up your confidence. So these Zoom sessions are really customized as per the need of your batch and learning feedback. So punctuality, consistency, discipline, participation, and learning feedback. These 5 things you should mind. Finally, we will be promoting to a real batch in the application after we observe you and screen you to see whether you are serious learners. So participation, learning feedback, participation in Zoom sessions, and at the end of Q&A sessions and all areas in the platform. And learning process. This is not very clear. I could not get my PPT. I just took a screenshot. You need not worry about this. I am just briefing you the process, how we have the learning process. Step 1, attend the live session and then watch the video. It doesn't mean after attending the live session, you should not watch the video. If you have attended the session, you have to watch the video. So that's a revision for you. Okay, that will confirm a lot of things. Second, write down strategies and tips with the examples. With the examples, I tell you, write down whatever you can as you watch the video for the first time. Second, then you need not again watch that video. That's another benefit. Okay, you will have your short notes. Step 2, attempt reading part A 15 minutes or reading part B, reading part C, depending on which video you watched or which session you attempted. Okay, then refer answer key. After you attempt this in 15 minutes, refer answer key. Enter your score in the self-assessment form. You have done it in 15 minutes. What was your score? Maybe you could not complete even 12 questions and you got only 7 score. It's cool. Just enter it in the self-assessment form. Okay. Step 3, analysis of the text. That particular text you have to, the paragraphs you have to do the analysis, which will teach you how to do the analysis. Don't worry about it. Write down the sequence. We'll teach you how the sequence, what is the sequence of your text or what are the sequences between text, different texts. Write down topic, sentence, and keyword. We'll help you to identify the topics and understand the paragraph structure, reason out the mistakes, take notes and concerns. In the sense, reason out what mistakes you made, then take notes and concerns. What are your concerns? What are your problems? You have to share those concerns and problems with me so that I can customize the session so it becomes useful for you. Then make a list of keywords, STEM words of the question statement, the keywords and STEM words, which will teach you. And you have to make a list of them in your notebook. Then step 4, if need be, watch the video again. You will understand better if need be. Step 5, record your realizations, learning, concerns. Record in the sense, either can record as an audio or a script or as a video, whatever you want to. Just record your realizations. I told you, no, okay, I understood these things. I clarified these misconceptions, or I got a clarity regarding this point, or this is the skill I find that it would be very useful for me to identify the answers. All those are the realizations. Then your concerns. Then 3 is success secret. One is element, the other one is environment, and third one is energy. Element means the talents you have. The clubbing of these three aspects will definitely help your success. One thing, element, everybody has got his own talents, abilities. We say, if you know, if you can just learn the alphabet of your language, you have above average brain capacity. So don't think I am from Malayalam medium, I am from Kannada medium, I am from Telugu medium, I don't have competency. Everybody has got the element in you, but then you have to be cautious about the environment. Environment within inverted commas, it can be dangerous sometimes. See, who are your friends in your OET learning process? If you join with all those people who have failed 6 times, 9 times, and they keep on saying, no, we won't get it at the first attempt. Don't think you'll get it. So always, definitely, you'll be having all the negative prompts here from around you. That will not help you. So see that your environment is positive, empowering each other, supporting each other, enjoying the learning process. If I keep on saying, there is a video on concentration, I believe, where I speak of something tatastha. You definitely watch that. That will tell you more about this environment. Then the third one is energy. If you are losing energy by practice, if you are getting exhausted or tired, definitely you have not fallen in love with OET learning. If you have fallen in love with OET learning, you will keep on practicing. The more you practice, more energy, more realization, more knowledge you gain, more skills more competence you gain. Every day you will find a lot of growth. So fall in love with OET. If you have fallen in love with somebody in your real life, you always want to be with them. You are fond of being with them or spending time with them, interacting with them. So definitely, if you have really fallen in love with OET learning, you will never, ever get exhausted or tired of practicing. You will enjoy the process. Okay. First method, as I told you, once again, recapturing it. There's a video on YouTube. Practice it in the beginning itself. Take these steps. It takes patience. First method, F stands for foreseeing. I stands for investigation. R stands for reading. S stands for speaking out. T stands for teleprinting. I am showing it again because somebody will be speaking out something now. Okay, that's the end of it.